Spring-summer 2026 didn't feel like another fashion month. It was truly a reset on so many levels. We're going to go across 5 capitals and look at the designers that stopped chasing trends and started challenging tradition. I'm Jared Clark, and this is Event Intelligence, 12 shows that challenged the status quo. Stella McCartney continues to show us that science is style. Stella McCartney proved that science is the new luxury, not just to her, but to many of us who applaud her for what she puts down the runway. Her PURE.TECH denim literally cleans the air, neutralizing carbon monoxide and nitrogen oxide as you move using the same photocatalytic reaction found on self-cleaning architecture. Then came FEVVERS, spelled FEVVERS, but pronounced feathers, a plant-based plume that prove sustainability can still feel and look just like fantasy. It's not greenwashing, it's green engineering. Chanel, heritage re-engineered. Mathieu Blaisy's debut for Chanel was a quiet revolution and a gigantic hit. He didn't discard the codes, he decoded them. Tweed retooled in lighter weaves, menswear precision at the waist, and casting that celebrated women of the world. Heritage reborn as modern strength. Carolina Herrera, the calendar rebellion. Maybe not intentional, it showed a level of class, as Wes Gordon took Carolina Herrera off the New York calendar and into Madrid's Plaza Mayor. Away from the noise, the craft truly shone. Lace, taffeta, a discipline on the European stage. Wes proved that American luxury can speak with a global accent. Maybe it's time for Mr. Gordon to take the brand he clearly commands to Paris for couture season, with the Herrera atelier by his side, and together show what American craft can do at the very top of the industry. Mugler redefined seduction. Miguel Castro Freitas debuted his Mugler collection with precision and poise. He flipped the male gaze into mutual admiration. Seduction as sovereignty, not spectacle. Confidence was his new provocation. At Balenciaga, we saw the renaissance of rigor. Pierpaolo Piccioli brought discipline and heart back to Balenciaga. Cristobal's architecture met Italian romance. Shock gave way to soul. Now, in Milan, at the Diesel show, the city was the runway. Glenn Martens gamified the city of Milan, a public fashion hunt that collapsed the front row into the street. Access is, once again, a level of new exclusivity. At Dior, there was a power transition. Jonathan Anderson's first Dior collection balanced memory and modernity. He reimagined the new look for a new mindset. A new intellect is now playing with the iconic codes of the house. At Loewe, we saw a new Spanish heat. Jack and Lazaro injected Loewe with vivid optimism, with absolute panache. Spanish craft met New York edge. Restraint became the revival. For Jean-Paul Gaultier, there's the courage to be canned. Duran Lantic took Gaultier's provocation and pushed it even further. Upcycled couture, genderless forms, and attitude to match. Critics may have panned it, means he hit a nerve. Conviction over consensus. Risk and you shall find reward. Coppeny, the intellectual experiment, Coppeny moved from gimmick to grace. There was no more robots, no spray on fabric, just smart materials, and a study in sensitivity. Philosophy became fashion's quiet power move. Bottega Veneta, the quiet power that made a lot of noise. Louise Trotter's first Bottega Veneta collection was the season's masterpiece. Confident colour, architectural knits, and a woman's understanding of strength without the noise. Luxury as volume control, turned down, not turned off by any stretch. And finally at number 12, Alexander Wang. The risk of return. Alexander Wang walked back into the spotlight on his own terms, tailoring with grit and grace. A collection about discipline and defiance. Few took the risk. He did, and that made his comeback worth watching. This season wasn't about trends, it was about truth. From Madrid to Milan, from science to self-belief, designers proved fashion is still the most fearless storytelling medium on earth. I'm Jared Clark, and this is Event Intelligence, where creativity meets curiosity.